So here we have on AIM, what books do they want you to read? Keep going. IAF books that are recommended. Go ahead. Keep going. We just slide right through here. Rules for Radicals.
Rules for Radicals.
Yeah. Go ahead.
By
church groups. There it is. And there it is. There's the dedication. Everybody, I make my slides like this because they're so controversial. I used to just key the stuff in and people said, you made that up. And I actually took the effort of having to photograph off the pages and then putting the pages in, and I would lift those quotes because it's like, I will never have to prove, I will always prove that everything I say is in context. Because it's out of context. So in the States, I literally bring, if I'm going to go brief a major government entity, I bring a suitcase full of books. So there it is right there. Go ahead. So we say, anyone who will not listen to my words, which the prophets speak in my name, I myself will hold accountable for it. I have not commanded or speak in the name of other gods, but the prophets shall die. So I kind of like this because it says, Elijah approached all the people and said, how long will you straddle the issue? If the Lord is God, follow him. If Baal, follow him. But the people did not answer him. Now, I'm not saying groups like the Vatican are going to come out and say that they recognize Allah as God. But I will tell you, they severely flirt with that issue. Severely do. You're going to go to 1 Kings 18, verse 22. And all I'm saying is, there was a time when we understood that even though one religion believed in Baal, they understood that that was not God. By the way, there's nothing here I'm asking you to accept on an issue of faith. The whole point about creating apples and oranges is that this is not a theological discussion. This is an atheist should be able to approach. I brought up the Pope because we were at the CIIC the other day, and it's simply incredible what's happening there. So in Deuteronomy 7, verses 6 to 8, for you are a people sacred to the Lord, your God. He has chosen you from all the nations on the face of the earth to be a people particularly his own. Or, Quran verse 564, the Jews say, ... amongst them we have placed enmity and hatred till the day of judgment. So, here's the thing. Is this true or is this true? Or, for this conversation, is it an apple or is it an orange? You can believe in this, you can believe in this, you can believe in neither, but you cannot believe in both. So, in Exodus 19, verse 5 to 6, therefore, if you hearken to my voice and keep my covenant, you shall be my special possession. Or, hadith narrated by Bukhari and Muslim, the prophet said, the hour of judgment will not come until the Muslims fight the Jews and kill them. It will not come until the Jews hide behind the rocks and trees. It will not come until the rocks and trees say, O Muslim, O servant of God, there is a Jew behind me. Come and kill him. So, do you know what's important about this hadith? First of all, it's from both Bukhari and Muslim, which means it's authoritative. I won't go through the whole explanation of that. Indirect divine revelation. This is Article 7 of the Hamas Covenant. Okay. Article 2 of the Hamas Covenant says, we are the Muslim Brotherhood in Palestine.
So like to the left, we won't believe it.
All you have to do is bring up the document. It's publicly served.
Yeah.
But yes, you have to actually fight to get facts in.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So, go ahead. God's promise to Abraham, I will render you exceedingly fertile. I will make nations of you. Kings shall stem from you. I will maintain my covenant with you and your descendants after you throughout the ages as an everlasting pact. Go ahead. So, do you see, this is something short of everlasting? In fact, as it goes, Muslims don't enter paradise until they've killed all the Jews. You can believe that, or you can believe that, but you cannot believe both. Go ahead. So, for Jews and some Christians, from Genesis, again the Lord's messenger called on Abraham from heaven and said, I swear by myself, I will bless you abundantly and make you descendants as countless as the stars in the sky and sands on the seashores. Okay, what's important? In the Quran, Abraham is a Muslim prophet. In the Quran, Moses is a Muslim prophet. In the Quran, Jesus is a Muslim prophet. When you say, well, they don't understand, what I want to tell you is you don't understand. That in the Quran, they are Muslim prophets. Okay, and when you want to understand what they're saying, you must first understand where they're coming from. And one of the things, and it's in the Quran, Surah 7, Surah 9, it says that Christians and Jews changed their holy books to take out that they were told that Muhammad would come and then they should become Muslim. Okay? And that's divine revelation. So if you challenge that, you can be put to. Go ahead. So you cannot be an apple and a non-apple at the same time. Go ahead. So, oh my gosh, here's the Hamas covenant, and there it is. Article 7.
More? Go ahead.
Go ahead. And these are all, that's Hamas, that's the Brotherhood, this CARE, ISNA, Big Council of North America, MAS. Once you find that it's in a Muslim Brotherhood document, you have to understand that becomes part of the doctrine. And by the way, it's called the Hamas covenant. Who do you make covenants with? God. Okay, go ahead. So when our diplomats say, well, you have to take that out of your covenant, you're really saying that they have to undo a covenant with God.